everybody, I'm Mallori Gariner with SLV Health. Today, we're going to be talking about the acute upper respiratory infection, otherwise known as the common cold. Let's talk a little bit about what the common cold is. By definition, the common cold is an acute, self-limited viral infection to the upper respiratory tract. That includes the ears, the nose and the sinuses, the throat, and occasionally the upper parts of the lungs, including the bronchial tubes. Symptoms can include runny nose, nasal congestion, and sneezing.
Thank you.
Sore throat, cough, and fatigue. Other symptoms that can accompany this include headache, earache, dry, scratchy throat or changes in your voice, as well as pressure to your sinuses and ears. Symptoms of the common cold often last between 3 and 10 days, although 25% of the population experiences symptoms up to 14 days. Think about where you were 14 days ago or 2 weeks ago. That's a long time to be sick. In addition to this, people who smoke are more likely to have a lengthened time of illness. There are over 200 subtypes of viruses that cause the common cold. That's the reason there is no cure or easy way to build up an immunity to it. We're constantly reinfecting with different types of the virus. On average, adults experience between 2 to 3 infections per year, while children can average between 5 and 7. It's important to remember that the fever is an expected symptom of an acute upper respiratory infection. So while it can be alarming to find that you have a fever of, say, 100 degrees, this is often the body's mechanism for actually fighting off the virus. Let's talk a little bit about transmission. The common cold is transmitted through nasal and pulmonary secretions. It's not transmitted well by saliva, which means secretions from your nose and your lungs are the easiest way to get it from person to person. In addition to this, hand-to-hand contact and generally being around people who are infected increases your likelihood of being infected. Remember, you're most contagious on day 2 of your symptoms, but the ability to transmit it to another person can last up to 14 days from the start of your symptoms. Remember, antibacterial soaps don't kill viruses. While good hand washing is important, it's not the most effective way to prevent viral infections. Alcohol-based disinfectants are virucidal, meaning they decrease the rate of transmission of the common cold. Signs of a secondary bacterial infection can include an initial improvement in your symptoms, followed by a sudden worsening of them, or your symptoms last beyond the 7 to 14 day period that's expected with the virus. Remember, if you begin developing shortness of breath, worsening cough, or wheezing, these are all reasons to contact your medical provider. Remember, the common cold is a virus. Taking an antibiotic in the initial stages doesn't really do any good. The best thing you can do at home is drink lots of fluids, eat a healthy diet, and get plenty of rest. Remember, when in doubt, have your provider check it out. From all of us here at SLV Health, thank you.